This is the ABQ Business Podcast
with your host, Jason Rigby.
Each week we'll interview visionary business leaders to inspire the creative power and spirit
That's in every entrepreneur.
discussing strengths, weaknesses, strategies, systems, and the problems we can all solve together for a new future for local small business.
Let's talk about your perfect day. You're Jason, what do you mean, perfect day? Well, when I go on vacation, it's a perfect day. When I don't have to deal with this, and this, it's a perfect day. Well, how often do you have this perfect day? There's a book by Barbara Sher. It's a classic book. It's called Wishcraft, How to Get What You Really Want. And she talks about how to get a perfect day. And we all know our definition of success. We all know what we're looking for with our goals. We all plan things out, but do we plan out a perfect day? What does that even look like for you? Have you took the time to envision in extreme detail what a perfect day looks like? Because you have to be able to, and I'm going to get kind of woo right now, but you have to be able to put it out in the universe, and you have to know in detail what, whether you want to call it faith, whatever you want to call it, you have to know in detail what you specifically want. How would you want to live your life every single day? And I'm talking specifics. And this is every day, the average day. What do I want to do Monday through Friday? And then the weekends, what do I want to do? Do I want to have my weekends on Tuesday and Wednesday? If I have the perfect job, what does that look like? What time do you want to wake up? 11 a.m.? 6 a.m.? Do you want to stay up till 4 in the morning and sleep till 2 in the afternoon? This is a conversation that you need to have with yourself, because you'll be surprised what your ideal life starts looking like whenever you can decide exactly what you want. Some of you would love to continue working from home, and you'd rather make $5,000 than $10,000. Some of you are fine with $3,000 a month. Whatever that looks like for you. I have lots of friends. I've talked to lots of people. They say, for me, wealth is not that important. I want to be able to be independent and have some money in the bank and, make sure that that's all good. But my time is more important than wealth. Great. You can be entrepreneurial. Entrepreneurial doesn't mean that you're chasing after money constantly. $60,000 a year and you'd be able to live the life perfectly that you want is a lot better than making $120,000 a year and chained to something or somebody. I hope you see the difference. But we have to have clear focus. We have to envision what the perfect day looks like. And according to the book, there's a perfect day exercise. So I'm going to go through the exercise with you, and I hope you guys do this. Think about the not too distant future. They said like 5 years, 3 to 5 years is about right. Because if you go too far, then, you're not going to be the same person. That's what she says. And that's so interesting. It's so true. 2 years ago, I was a different Jason than I am now. And then she says, start with the moment you wake up. Imagine your bedroom. Like, go into detail of what a perfect bedroom would look like. Well, have you took the time to make that perfect bedroom? You're like, Jason, well, I don't have the $1,000 that it would do it. You can do it in different types of ways. You can find deals on Amazon. You can go to Ross or Marshalls and all these places and find comforters for $20. Costco has blanket sets. You could change your bedroom and clean it up, organize it, repaint the walls for $10. Imagine your perfect bedroom. Imagine how you would feel in the morning and what you believe your day has in store for you. Then think in detail what a perfect morning would be like. That sets you up for the rest of the day. Then she says, make sure you write about things you actually want in your life. Like she talked about, she didn't want extreme wealth. She wanted comfort. She wanted just enough to be comfortable to have a good living. And maybe that's you. What kind of wealth? Maybe you want to be a billionaire. And that's the objective that you have. And you want to have, Conor McGregor life and jet set all over Europe and smoke cigars and be on yachts. Well, then that's going to require a different mindset, a different work set. Then she said, don't get caught up with titles. It's easy to look for that better job because you want the title. It's easy to look for that promotion. But does that work with your perfect day? And a lot of times we have to say no, don't we? Because our perfect day requires flexibility, and that new promotion is not, it's just more hours, more time, more responsibility. And then next she says, know that your perfect day may change over time. And it's so true. You know, if you're in your 20s, compared to your 30s to 40s to 50s to 60s, all of that changes. Goals and priorities shift. Maybe you, in your 20s, you can be flexible and you want to live, you know, in a nice studio apartment downtown somewhere and have fun so you can go to clubs and do different things. And then in your 30s, you want to live, you know, and have a nice house and decorate that in a swimming pool, whatever it may be. What makes you the happiest? In your perfect day, what makes you the happiest? And then she said, keep this about you. She was so tempted to write that, you know, in her perfect day when she was writing things down, she said, I wanted to write, my husband is happy and doing work he loves, but that's his life. I don't know what perfect looks like for him. Neither should you care. At the end of the day, you have to define what a perfect day is for you. You have to know specifically what it looks like for you. And then she says, look at your life now, after you've detailed a perfect day out, and start looking for gaps. The gaps between where you are and where you want to be. And those, guys, get this. This is so freaking cool. The gaps between where you are and where you want to be are where your goals live. Those are the goals you make. You see how awesome that is? Okay, in 5 years, I want to have this perfect day every day. So in 5 years, I need to do this, 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 and this, and this to get to my perfect day. How cool is that? Doesn't that just seem like so uplifting and happy and joyous and just vibrant? Doesn't it just energize you? It's giving me chills right now to even think about it. How exciting it is to make goals then. And she said this for her own perfect day exercise. She said, I live in a big rambling old house that I own. I live with my family and maybe some other people too. I have some chaos in my life. I've never been happy with calm. I've got a garden and chickens and some little goats. I'm financially independent, but not super wealthy. I am a working writer able to support my family with my work. I am physically strong and healthy, an athlete. I'm truly content with my life, happy to get up and do my work and take on my day. Guys, that's her. That may not be you, but isn't that beautiful? Why can't we bridge the gap every few months and get closer and closer and closer till we have the perfect, I'm telling you, the absolutely perfect day, weeks, months, year, and life. I challenge you to do that.
Thank you for joining us on the Albuquerque Business Podcast. And thanks to our sponsor, RigbyDigital.com. Make sure to subscribe and share.
And go to abqpodcast.com.
Get show notes, resources, and links to everything we talked about today to help you navigate your journey as an entrepreneur and business owner.